till about maybe 100 years ago, the slaughter of animals was pretty straightforward and much simpler than it is now. It was basically maybe, two-man operation. Somebody held down the animal and somebody had a knife and they just slit the throat of the animal. And it was pretty effective and it was a quick death. In my opinion, back in the day, that was not so cruel. However, the automation of the meat industry in the past 100 years has really changed how animals are slaughtered. Now, speed is number one. Time equals money. So the animals are being processed and being slaughtered quicker and quicker by the use of robots, automation. But it's often sloppy slaughter. Animals are often injured in the process. Animals are cut in the throat, but they aren't completely killed. So they often suffer a long, slow death. So that's what a lot of foreigners, especially North Americans, dislike. And that's why they choose to be vegetarians. Some people might ask, how do Americans know about what happens in slaughterhouses? In Japan, people aren't aware of how animals are slaughtered. In America, it would be the same. However, in America, there are many environmental groups. There are many organizations or groups that fight for animal rights. There is PETA, for example, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They try to show the American public what happens inside slaughterhouses. And they even have spies. These people go to slaughterhouses in the USA, and they get a job in the slaughterhouse, and they're spies for PETA. So they often carry small, secret, non-visible cameras on their shirts or even, I think, glasses. And they record what happens inside slaughterhouses. And after they get good quality footage of some of the atrocities that go on inside the walls of slaughterhouses, they take it back to PETA, and PETA cuts it up, or shall I say, sorry the pun, they edit the video, and they release it to the public, and they want to educate people about how the animals are being slaughtered and turned into meat. So Americans have this kind of information, and this is why they choose, many people in America choose to stop eating meat. So if you meet a foreigner and he says that he doesn't eat meat, then don't automatically assume that it's for religious purposes or because the guy's trying to get a muscle body for the beach.